Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Ivan, and in the last episode we looked into our iron trains. They were just 3 wagons, now they are 4. It's still struggling. We have a couple of trains parked, so I'm going to look into how we can fix that. We also have an iron patch here which we aren't fully using, so that's one of the things I'm going to fiddle with. And I also think we need to mine either these two or these two, and out of these I think this one is the safest because we can block off here and we can block off here from biters. So let's get to it. The reason we need to fix the iron is this kind of thing. That's one of them. Let's look at the other one. This one is getting iron right now, but I think it's running out fast. Yes. So that's the bottleneck for green chips, which again is the bottleneck for the blue chips. Let's send you to base just for the fun. And let's send you up to the blue just for the fun. So let's look at this. This one, the last one, I believe, the last two actually, are pulling iron from the train itself to make into steel. So at least one of them, this one, I'm going to remove. And hopefully this will put less of a strain on the train network, because the iron train that stops here might stay stopped for longer and will have to be refilled less often, which will be good for the system. It's also good for the system if stuff has power. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tear down this thing here. I know this is bad for the bot network. They get so much work and all that, and I'm horrible to my robots. Sorry about that, robots. And then I'm going to copy one of these. Let's do this correct now. Here. That's good. That's iron, that's steel, and that's all the beacons like that. And we align it here. The reason I tore down the thing we already had there for the steel is because that one had the iron line going up, while this one has it going down. So this one we connect to this thing here, because we have a belt we didn't use. Could also do a priority system, because when we built this mining field, it was long before we had loads of productivity, and right now that should be better. This one I'm also going to just connect there for laziness. I'm also going to prioritize the input here. That means that we will use the iron from the field before the iron from the train. And these ones are only using from the field. So I'm going to prioritize that as well. I think I'm going to do it up here on the bus. Am I? No, I'm going to do it as far down as possible, actually. Like here. Priority input to the right. And I think that's it. That should fully prioritize the patch here over the train. So let's look at what we need now. We need more speed modules, because we did the full priority to the other modules, and we should have a lot of those right now. So that's something we can fix back. Yeah, like here's an issue, and possibly here as well because it bypasses. Let's just stop the prioritization so we fill up this one, and let's do the same here. That's good. I don't think we need more speed beacons here. I think that's fine. We don't need that many, but we need some being produced. I think this one will also cap the system. At some point we have 322 in the system and it stops at 500. 322, that's quite good actually. So that should help this. Let's make sure it's inside the network. It is. Everything here is inside. We have like spots of no logistics, but that's fine as long as we have the construction robots going everywhere. Now that should put a tiny bit less strain up here, but it's not going to be enough at all. So let's start building the outpost here. This is going to be a quite large project, but I think it's a project we need to do. And oh, let's not walk on the rails here. Let's go by train actually. It feels much safer to be in the train on the tracks. Fuel, lob, and then we go, I think we go down here. The train tracks are going to be a bit squiggly and weird down here, so that's awesome because squiggly rails are fun to make. Okay, let's mine our train. Let's get the book and oh, that's the crossing. Let's do the crossing here, I think. Is it far enough away from the previous one though? Actually, let's one down. One down. We have to squiggle it anyway, so might as well one down. Good. Then we get the rails themselves and place those like so. Maybe we should. Oh, maybe we already have them in the book. Yes. We can try doing diagonal lines. I think that's the first time in this series. Looks good though, like that. I think. Like there. Yeah, exactly there. That was perfect. That's exactly where I wanted it, I hope. Yeah, it fits. And let's go from this side. Wow, that one fits as well. Impressive. Looks weird. The distance is the same, but these look closer because the rails look a bit strange when it comes to that. Now we go back to our things. We also need to. No, we place the tracks first. Let's see. So, are we protected from evil aliens? No. So I'm going to remove one pair of legs and put on one pair of laser defenses. Then I'm going to remove this whole shebang. I'm going to move the radar. I want a radar down here. And then let's hope that we can make rails. I don't want to go get landfill. I'm just going to squiggle like one here and one here. That's just I was about to say it's perfect, but it wasn't completely perfect. So I'm going to try to connect them in a way that is. So let's try here. Can you connect here? not without a squiggle. Oh, but there. Good. And that rail signal won't do much. So for this, we're going to need the building train. We're also going to need to connect the power. That's going to be inside here. And here we have room for a couple of turrets as well. I think we have a bunch. There we go. I'm almost afraid of being hit by trains now. But that won't happen because the tracks aren't even connected. So I think we're quite safe, quite safe. Let's get a turret square and plop plop. So I'm going to get the building train. For this, I want to connect the rails here as well. So let's connect rails there. And wow. So the rails, apparently, they connect beautifully from diagonal to horizontal ones, and they squiggle beautifully between lakes as well. So let's see if building train have access now to our location. That's down here. Looks like it does. Ah, that's nice. So we don't need to fiddle with the options for when it returns because it doesn't have any pathing. It doesn't have a way to get back, so it's just going to stop here. That's what we want it to. So this is nice. This is nice. I'm a bit afraid of biters, a bit scared. We're going to send murder train down here as well. Out of rails, I see. Going to add this one and one more here. And then we go back for the train. I think if we just ride the train now. Oh, hello. Just saying hi. Are we? No path. Remove. And let's get the murder train down here right now so it can deal with those. That's you. That's nice. Murder train is happy to be included, I think, and to be able to shoot stuff. And by stuff, I mean biters right now. So we have one need of those, one need of those. Let's get this. Lamps probably, walls probably. Turrets we have. Just filling the stack of those. And this is fine. Can do with a big one. And this is fine. I'm just building the tracks anyway. So let's... Why are you moving so slow? I don't know. So, go here. Now when we set it to manual, it's going to fire, I'm sure. Yeah, it will. Okay, so it's going to fire on the worms. I don't know if it's going to fire on anything else. Let's see. Probably just worms for now. It's just doing some cleanup. Good train. Makes it safer to build stuff. Wow, it's shooting a lot. It's having the time of its life. So expanding rails is quite efficient with robots and an actual train to ride while doing it. So that's nice. I wonder if these are craters from the artillery. I don't know if they are, but might be. So I think this is far enough down. I want to make sure we have room for everything now. Removing some nature. And how many smelters do we want? I'm going to make it in groups of 4, so I'm going to start with 4, but it might quickly turn into 8. But let's copy these. Input from the top and product out at the bottom. I think I like that design. We can always just rotate, but I think I'm going to build it quite far up and quite far to the right here, because then we can expand here, because there is a chance we want twice as many. And from here we have room to make stuff. That's the word I was looking for, stuff. Okay, so what do we need here? We need loads of things. I was thinking, instead of running around doing it ourselves, it's nice to see what the network needs and we can connect it. So I'm going to connect this to the tracks. And then I should probably make, let's see, we need a whole bunch of beacons. Let's turn off this now so I don't get confused. We need a whole bunch of these. We also need a train to be able to go home. So that's there. Let's build that squiggle. And we need chests. And we need power poles. Probably don't need those yet anyway. We do need rails actually. We need stack inserters. We don't need those. It's hard to know. We probably have too much fuel, too much iron ore, too many chemical plants. Sure. And then chests. So we only use 75 robots, so this can go there. Beacons. That's good. Beacons, big electric bolts. No, probably small electric bolts. And then now we have enough room because we placed the beacons. That's nice. So we don't need assemblers down here. We don't need more turrets. I think we're going to need repair kits. We're going to need those. Radars, also nice to have a full stack of. Undergroundies, definitely. Some more of these. All the miners. Stack inserters, probably not that many. We need filter stackers though, but it's fine like this. You are not connected anywhere. Why? Do you not like the squiggle? No. I built the squiggle one? Probably. Ah, okay. Good. Now you can go home. Yeah. It was just a bit too far ahead. So that's the personal train, even though it is a building train. So inactivity. Good. And then the next thing it's going to do is go back here. Keep going home. Empty cargo. Good. And I'm not sure why this signal isn't doing anything. Because it doesn't go on a loop. Maybe it's too far away. Yeah, it was built here somewhere, so There it works. So then, let's get our things building, those, and we have a big ore patch here that we mine from. So let's see if we can get a huge patch of the actual blueprint. We want, I see that I've plopped it down here so it adds too many lights. Not that it matters too much, but I want to do the blueprint as well as possible. So that's lined up. Now it's, let's see, yeah, aligning it up so we mine all of the things, and then to the right. Good. Then we align like, let's see, how many lights do I even use? I think I copied it weird now. I think I did, but as long as we tile it at lights, it's going to be fine. So that's here, that's here, and then we tile it here and here. Oh, building myself in now. Tile at the lights here. Good, good. So, like, wow, everything is working right away. This is dangerous because it's going to pollute. So let's get our square of shooty thingies. Here, sure. And connect at maximum distance. Maximum distance. I think this is fine. It's not the best way to do this, but that's not what I wanted. There. Good. It's not protected at all now, so this we need to fix at least one more up, because the biters will probably go around here. Okay, that was, I might be overestimating their seagulls outside yelling. I'm not sure if that was hearable through the internet, but they're quite loud at times. So we have much mining going on. Yeah, we need it out here. Just doing some cleanup here with the power poles. After placing blueprints like this on the edge, there's always a bit of cleanup wanted at the end of it, like this and this. Oh, there. Oh, it's not that bad actually. I like this blueprint. I like it a lot. The minor blueprint I did, because there's lamps and everything on there. Looks good. Now, what are the bots up to? It's waiting for something. It's waiting for clearing something. But why isn't that happening? It should be. Okay. That's funny. It's waiting on cliff explosives, okay. So let's go get those in our building train that didn't get as far out as I was hoping. Temporary waste condition, empty cargo, plop. Then building train will come as well. Here, building train. Oh, and all the way out. Nice. Cliff explosives. Good, good. Come, blow up the stuff. I probably removed something, so we have to replop this blueprint. I think we'll find it. Is it here? I don't want to do this wrong now, because this looks a bit like the steel one. Yeah. So then we need to find this one. That's to be plopped there. Yeah, and that's placed the stuff we missed. Nice. So we need input from the top. 1, 2. Oh, it's 5 actually. I don't like that. 5 is a bit silly. So 4. We start with 4 and probably upgrade it to 8, but we have to start somewhere. So this chest, I'm probably going to loot that and at the end of this. Let's run by here and get rid of this. And then I guess we need to build the station, or we need to align, not align, but count how much of the things we need. How many miners we need per belt and so on. So I think a train station here will be nice. Going to pull it up here. I don't have fast inserters. So that's trains going, or rails going here maybe. Yeah. So that's, I think that's good. So we cross there, then we go get a station. This is going to be the topmost one. This is only going to be for iron out, so probably don't need a parking lot, but should have one anyway. So I'm going to make one. I'm going to make one here. Let's see if that connects. That's good. And that's good. 4 train, more than enough parking space. Good. So we build it here and connect. Here maybe. There. That's nice. And remove. And we copy this part. Plop. And plop. And cut, paste. And plop. 1, 2, and 1, 2. This is nice. Right, now we can remove this, of course, because we're going, all the trains are going through the train station. This looks really weird. It looks like it's getting squished, but the distance is actually the same for all of them. Because, you know, this is a copied thing. So how about we take this copied thing actually and turn it here. Yeah, that's nice. It might not work though. It's not going to work, no. So then we need some squiggle. Do we though? Let's see how we can connect this to this. Okay. Then we see how we can connect this to this. Sure. Are we connected here? No. Are we connected now? No. Let's see. So this one can go here. That's not what we want. Can connect here. Oh no, I don't want to do anything very advanced with this parking lot, so I'm going to do this extremely easy. I'm just going to make sure it's long enough now. Let's get a train stop up. It's exactly long enough. That's good. Just for safety, I'm going to add one tile to each of these. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the last one hanging. So I'm going to go like this. Hopefully that works. It didn't. Nope, then it's not going to be like this. Then we're going to have to improvise. I kind of want it to go off here and then get in. So if we merge these, let's see, if we make them diagonal, let's try that for a second. Make a diagonal track. Oh, not like that though. This will look more like a typical parking lot, but I kind of wanted the one I made. But that works like this. No, we need to merge them first, of course. So if we merge here, all the way up, like, no, we need it here. I think this. It might seem like I'm very confused right now, and that's because I am. Yeah, we're not going to have room for that either. So I'm just going to move it. I'm going to remove this. Then I'm going to cut here, and then I'm going to move it up here. And then I'm going to remove this part and this part and this part. Yeah, that's better. I'm not sure why I didn't do that from the very start. Oh well. Hopefully, yes, good. We have parking lot. And then we also drag it here. That's good. The trains are coming in. I was about to say we have room for more here, but we don't really, because then the entry won't work. But this is good. I'm happy with this. Here we need some signaling though, and that's a chain signal here. And I was about to say proper signals, but I'm not sure if that's the correct way of saying that. Here. And then we do chain signals at the end here. So the trains park flat. And a signal there. That's good. That's good. And this is going to be the station. Are we going to have room for several though? I don't think so. But that's okay, because I'm going to load this station from both sides of the train, I think. So the first 4 are going to be top, and the other ones are going to come from below. So let's look at this. That's 4 wagons. That's here, like that location. So let's use power poles to count the distance between them. Beautiful. And then we have incoming, and this is incoming. So that's going to be placed like there. Nice. And that means I can already fix these belts. 1, 3, and 4. Nice. This almost looks orderly as well. I'm not sure what's up with that, because I want more spaghetti and I want more squiggly bits. This is too orderly. Next time I do something like this, I'm going to drag this one to the last one and maybe this one to this one or something like that, so we get to use some undergroundies. But I think it will be fine for now. I think it's a bit more OCD friendly, but we'll see when we get to this input at least, because that's going to be more confusing to everyone. But I don't think we have time to do that today. So that's going to be a thing we do tomorrow. But for now, oh, why? Oh, the manual things I put in there. Okay. So we have to do a small count, and we have to check out the productivity. I think, yeah, the productivity is still at 70%, so we can use the same ratio as we did before. It would be really convenient, at least if I remembered what that ratio was, but I don't. So, we have to recalculate that, but that's fine. 70%. We probably, once we get more iron to the base, we're going to have more science going on as well. So that's probably something we can calculate from 80% at least. If this is going infinite, so at some point it's going to be above 100% as well. So we will get more from productivity than we get from the actual mine. That's a bit funny. I haven't been at a stage like that. But anyway, this is all we have time for today. This outpost is really taking shape already though. And because we fixed some of the stuff in the base with the iron, there should be less strain on this one, but apparently less strain didn't help much at all. So that's something we have to fix. We also have to fix inserters. I'm going to grab 2 stacks because I want a stack of those as well. Not that I really build anything by hand anymore, but it's nice to have. So that's it for today. It's really good. This might be one of the last outposts we make. I feel like closing in on the goal. I might not be because I haven't calculated anything. I was supposed to say everything, but I haven't calculated anything. So we'll see. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the lack of spaghetti. Bye bye.